What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we were playing The Outer Worlds. This is episode 5. Last episode we broke into the geothermal plant to decide who to redirect power to, and we left you on a cliffhanger. So let's make that decision right now.
So last episode we talked a lot about what decision we were going to make, and we agreed last episode that we were going to divert the power to the botanical gardens. With Parvati's
Input.
uh, speech from the heart, um, and with much discussion in between episodes, we decided that it would be better to divert it to Edgewater so that we can then go to the deserters and convince them to rejoin Edgewater, which would be beneficial to all the people because then they wouldn't be just like stranded.
Exactly. So let's do that right now. Redirect power to Edgewater.
Let's go.
Return to route. Very nice. Perk point available. Very cool. Let's do that. How do I... There's some crazy perks down here. I looked at them offline.
We only just made the most important decision of
Of
this
the
game so
entire
far.
game. I think we should do unlock ability to fast travel while encumbered, because that could get very, very helpful. Not right now, but later. What do you think? Okay, we're going with that.
Repeat that again.
I want to get this ability because it could be very helpful later on.
Okay,
Okay,
go for it.
let's do it. Let's get out of here if I can figure out how. Have I been this way? Looks like everybody's dead anyways.
Hell yeah, fuck him.
Oh yeah. So we are going to Edge landing site, botanical lab. Oh look, the power's off. Look at the sky though.
Oh boy,
It looks like it has a ring.
that's sick. I think it did. If you saw in the intro sequence, it had like a asteroid ring.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna swear at me.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen you for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit. This is all you're doing. Cutting off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Oh god.
I need your power generator. Reed needs his people back.
You want my flock
Yeah, Reed
wasting
needs his
their
people
lives
back.
in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility.
Damn.
And you tell Reed Thompson
She's
that I will never
pissed.
return to Edgewater.
It's
I
for
would
the
rather
better,
die among
I
my flowers
promise.
than live under his management.
Holy shit.
You offering to cross Reed?
Don't-
off,
Yeah.
huh?
I have to.
This some sort of twisted reparation
I
for
meant
what
the
you've done?
second one.
Oh.
That
Or
one's
you
good.
just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together.
Well, there's multiple buildings.
Oh God.
Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can
She wants
end
you to
their
kill him?
plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell her
That's
how
a
I
damn
made
good
the vale
point.
bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been
Damn,
grinding
she's
them
one
up in my
egotistical
fertilizer for
motherfucker.
years.
Yeah.
Marauder, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
Okay.
So it was a good thing I did that then.
Mm-hmm.
I have got a means to cure the plague,
Think.
and I
Yeah.
will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but
Oh,
Reed refused
that's
to
sad.
treat him.
So now you're evil and you grind up dead people's bodies or
Said the
alive
medicine
people's
would have been
bodies.
wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery,
Oh.
gathered my belongings, and left.
They probably dug his body back up and threw it away because she wasn't paying rent on the cemetery.
True.
You ever think of that? Okay, we might as well talk to these people.
Yeah.
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi. Hi. Hello.
Are you,
I think Thomas has
things safe out
a
here?
crush? Question mark.
Maybe.
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town. Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we? Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town. Us. Something's been chewing at me, you see.
Side
Fact
quest.
is, I've been, well, lying.
Great.
To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair. I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering?
Great.
Comes in a set of 3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly...
I'd expect a third.
I wish I knew. I wagered the town had the full set once upon a time. Where the third's gone, I can't say. I'll pay you for
You
every
look
pad you
dirty
bring me.
as hell.
If
Yeah.
by some miracle you can bring me the full set, I'll give you something pretty I've been saving for a lucky day. Would you? I'd be grateful. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again.
Oh, damn.
I mentioned those manuals on mechanical engineering. Suppose if I had one of those, I could go back to Reed and make a real case for myself.
Okay.
He's right.
Ew, you're ugly.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild canids, on the other hand.
The matter's been weighing on me. Fact is, I can't go anywhere long as Zoe's missing. Disappeared without a trace. Marauders took her, I suspect.
Oh boy, there's gonna be a ton of side missions, isn't there?
I'll
Like
keep an
Zoe
eye
to go
out.
wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere.
Ooh.
That's funny.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we should say that one. I like that one. Aw.
Oh. Get out of my way. I already talked to both of them. Why do they still... I have to do their side quests. Should we do them or just skip them?
Ah. Up to you.
Okay, let's go get that power regulator.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
And now let's go talk to Reed.
Mm-hmm. Tell him that he needs to take them all back.
Mm-hmm. If this game could go into
I
third
love
person,
the Old West type of thing.
maybe 10 times better. I agree.
First person is chill. They should have a choice.
I don't like first person in video games. That's why I'm excited for Star Wars.
Hell yeah.
What's up, Reed?
I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason.
What's up,
So,
my guy?
when can I expect them back at their posts? Go ahead. Adelaide was our only flavor specialist. We are a Saltuna canning institution. Saltuna without flavor is like a cysty pig without tumors, borderline inedible.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Were it up to me, friend, I'd stack our larders with Saltuna galore. No other brand of Saltuna.
Now I get to
adds
tell
as
him
much
what's in the
flavor or
Saltuna.
flavor to the body's humors. But, and this is something we must keep between the two of us, Saltuna is hard to come by. What with being a species indigenous to the seas of another world. Oh, we've scavenged together some organic material from the surrounding environs. Mostly organic. Some of which possess a texture akin to a well-boiled slab of Saltuna. The difference is all but impossible to detect to any but the prissiest of palate.
Oh my god. You.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I appreciate what you've done for us.
That didn't do shit, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town.
As far as Spacer's choice, yeah.
I am a Spacer's choice man. My father was a Spacer's choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Let me tell him what's in the thing.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment
You're true,
is a good
right.
work ethic. The very notion is just grotesque. A raw vegetable? Why don't you just ask me to go chew the bark off of a tree?
Oh my god.
We are a Spacer's choice Saltuna. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna.
Okay.
I don't understand.
Yep.
You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance.
I'm glad he likes it.
What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's property long after its date
Oh
of
my
expiration.
god.
I was wondering about those missing
The way you
bodies in
said
Silas's
that.
cemetery. You're right. I am being obstinate. If the best thing I can do for this town is to stand down,
Let's go!
then stand
Woo!
I shall. If Adelaide's
Good man,
found a
Reed,
way to
good
feed
man.
her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do.
Aw.
I won't stand in her way.
Reed, you've done a
My life
service.
here is
Good
ending.
job.
Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me.
Yeah, unfortunately she will, bro. You'll be fine.
What are your
A
plans?
couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. No such thing as an honorable resignation. Suppose I could find a place outside the walls.
Oh my
Or
gosh.
put in for early retirement.
He can't go to another town?
I don't know. I could see myself lasting a week. I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend to crop. She's what this town needs.
Well, that's sad.
Welp. Poor Reed. He did the right thing, though.
Poor Reed.
For his town.
And for me, most importantly.
Yes, for your conscience. And my conscience.
I was just thinking for me personally, because now I get money from Adelaide.
Well, now you have to go tell Adelaide, don't you?
Yeah, hold on. I'm being stupid. What's that little green icon? Vending machine. Oh.
Hmm.
Do you still hate me?
That? The snake's come back.
Oh, you bitch!
Never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's
You're an
time our
asshole.
flock made our way back to
Yeah.
Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may. You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward.
Money.
You telling me you did all this just to put me in charge of Edgewater? Stranger, you are some kind of twisted. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery.
I don't like
bursting
her
with
at
bodies.
all.
I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to
Okay.
carry.
Cuckoo. Level up.
Let's go.
Or should I do long guns?
Long, is that like sniper rifle?
Assault rifle.
Or like
whatever.
assault? You should
It's-
definitely do that then.
Yeah. Okay. Parvati has something. She leveled up. Base health, threat generated, engineering.
Yay, Parvati.
Flip yes.
She did it. I'm so proud of her. She's
Look
growing
at
up so
us.
fast.
Look at us. Okay.
We're getting places. Honestly, I want to get off this fucking rock.
Let's do that right now.
What is the next quest?
Getting
We're
off
supposed
this
to
rock.
get the, Oh, do we already have the power regulator?
Yep.
Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
They do need her.
Oh, it's kind of
I feel like we could use her, though.
Yeah.
And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no.
It only took her forever to realize that.
Can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
See,
If you
we
ever
could
need a pair
really
of
use
eyes
her.
watching your back, I can do that too.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Pick a cabin. It's yours.
I'm down.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. I got a captain.
Okay. Let's get out of
Okay,
here.
I'm not gonna lie. Before we go, I'd like to state that Parvati's character arc is the weirdest shit.
What do you mean?
She happens to be talking with Reed, and then it's just like, you want to come with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Captain,
Follows
I have
every
detected
fucking
that
thing you do,
Edgewater's
and then's
power
like,
supply is now
all of a
optimal.
sudden she's like, I hate
applaud your
Edgewater.
willingness to invest your time in the local community.
After she talks like so much good.
What can
Whack.
I have a power
Do you
regulator.
know how to install a power regulator?
Flip, yes I do.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our
Yay.
engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
Thank you.
Let's get this ship ready to fly.
Here we go.
Mother fucking go. Put it in. And the ship is ready.
Let's get ready to roll.
We got our very own ship.
Ooh, what's this? Sawed off shotgun? Flip yes. Okay,
Hell
so this is a weapon workbench.
fucking yeah.
Very cool. Let's get off this rock.
Let's get
All
off this
systems are
rock.
operating with an acceptable
Edgewater's
parameters.
fine with
I'm prepared
Adelaide.
to bring the unreliable
Poor
into
Reed,
low
but
altitude
for the
orbit.
cause.
This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Woo!
And ladies and gentlemen, we are leaving Halcyon and Edgewater. Let's go. Time to head on to the next mission on the adventure on the road to freeing our fellow colonists.
Colonists.
And against all odds, the unreliable takes flight.
In like a 70s announcer voice.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
have received a
Well, Spacer's
communication
Choice should
request
like
from
us.
Dr. Phineas Wells.
Ah, there you are.
Oop, there's
Hale and
Dr.
hearty,
Phineas.
and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a
Let's
cozy little
go.
black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the Hope.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab.
Okay.
And remember, don't trust the board.
Awesome.
They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie.
Alright, so don't trust the board of Spacer's Choice. Note taken.
They're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Let's go to the captain's quarters first.
Agreed.
Get that disguise thing.
Where is the captain's quarters?
I have no idea where the captain's quarters are.
Here it is. Holographic Shroud projects a disguise on you and your companion that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have a correct ID cartridge for the area. Restricted areas off limits to unauthorized personnel, otherwise result in you being attacked on sight.
Nice. What is in here?
A bin to put all your unused items in.
So,
Very nice.
just so you guys know, I was wrong about Halcyon. We're just leaving Edgewater and Emerald Vale.
Yes.
So.
And on that note, I think I am going to leave this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed.
Next stop, going to Gladys. That's what we'll be doing in the next
Gladys.
episode.
Bye-bye.